Alright Guardians, this is our solo player's guide to the Nightfall. We do this whenever I can get it done, which is pretty much just when we have these modifiers it's starting to seem like. So I hope this modifier set gets more often, but you know, if not, cool. We'll do it whenever I can get it done, or whenever I remember to even try it, because now at this point I only try it when these specific modifiers even come up. But anyways, subscribe if you're new to the channel, because that will happen periodically. We'll do these great, or I call them great, but they're guides on how to get these done if you don't want to use guided games. And then we also do a bunch of like news and opinion pieces. So spot on, great content, only getting better. Act now while there's still time. Anyways, let's go ahead and look over the modifiers, what the Nightfall is, and what our setup is as far as subclass recommendations, weapon recommendations, and can't think of the word, but those other things that you put on your armor and weapons, the mods, there they are, the mod recommendations, and then we'll rock the guide. Alright, modifiers this week are Torrent, boundless power erupts from within, your abilities recharge much faster, use them to shatter your foes. Time warp 0 hour, the mission timer cannot be extended. I think you only get like 20, like just over 21 minutes. And then obviously that follows Pyramidion. As far as setup goes, of course we're rocking Striker with the pulse grenades. We're using towering barricade, especially for that final boss fight. This helps a lot if he tries to shoot that purple flame stuff at you. And you obviously want to go with the top one for those double grenades. Of course, Nameless Midnight. I'm using Uriel's Gift just because it's not the only 305 thing I've got, but it is actually really good. Everybody knows Uriel's Gift is really good, and there's a few spots where there's solar shielded enemies that actually helps a little bit. Helps your grenades take down the shields and all that stuff. And then of course Curtain Call, but if you've got something like Sins of the Past, that's also going to be fantastic. I would recommend In Void. Only a recommendation, it's not a necessity whatsoever. Neither is the Solar Burn. Don't, if you've got something better, there are going to be a lot of Solar, Void, and Arc shields, so obviously I would go Solar and Void on either of those. But that's just, my suggestion. It's not a necessity. And then we're going class and grenade recharges. That's all you want with Arc. Grenades and class items. Which is what I am grinding for right now for this helmet. Or a helmet. I don't think I have Arc melees, but that's not really going to help. But yeah, let's go ahead and rock this guide super quick. Alright, so as soon as this strike starts, just go ahead and pull out your Sparrow and hightail it into this next section. And if you're kind of good at lobbing your grenades, just go ahead and start lobbing them from here, just so you can get the drop on all these ads. There's going to be 4 major goblins. Go ahead and be careful of them. They do pack a punch, so just take those out as quickly as possible with your grenade. And then these either come around on either side, the other two. I would suggest getting this platform first while you're still killing those, and then pretty much just do what you see me doing here. 2 more majors and a regular health harpy. Go ahead and kill all of them, and then it's just another 2 on the other side. It's pretty much just a mirror image on both sides. And then so go ahead and kill those guys and make your way over to this. I always hate this harpy. I miss him every single time. So if you do that like I just did, just save your third grenade and just use your energy weapon. It'll get that shield down a lot quicker, and you can just save them from here. Alright, so once these guys start coming in, it's going to be a bunch of goblins, and there's going to be 2 major harpies. You do have to kill the majority, if not all, of these enemies. So really just spam grenades at anything that you see. Anything that moves, throw a grenade at it. You can also use your rocket launcher to speed this process up just a touch, because you are going to get at least like 3 or 4 bricks heavy just from the ads we're killing right now. But you just want to get this done as quick as possible, so keep throwing your grenades and help your grenades by shooting the enemies, just like so. And then some people take their sparrow out and hightail it down this section. You can do that, but I am a piss poor example of, or a perfect example maybe, of someone who shouldn't do that, because I blow up myself every single time coming through here on my sparrow. So I just run straight through, and it actually ends up being quicker for me. Now, I've seen some people that will take their sparrow all the way into the next area, which I think is insane. But, you know, if you're that good on your sparrow, go for it. You'll see me die right here. It's very hard not to die. So what I would do is just kind of throw your grenades at right kind of there. Just be very careful. You can make it through here without dying. I know, because I've done it. But stupid example right here. Just don't do that. Throw your grenades at the knights. If you have to, stay on the platform above and just throw your grenades. You don't really want to do that. You don't really have time to do that, because you only have 3 or possibly 4 deaths, maybe 5 deaths tops, if you're going really fast. And as you can see, that's more or less what you want to do. It's not the best example. I almost die again, but you know, you got to do what you got to do, and then just move on in through here. And then on the other side of this is going to be a phalanx. Go ahead and just throw a grenade at him, and just keep going. It will eventually kill him. Maneuver through here, and this is a room where you want to be very quick through. So you'll see, as soon as I come around this corner, grenade. Again, grenade. And then I believe I pull out my rocket on this run. Yep. Which is why it's decent to have a void rocket, because all those guys have void shields. You hit one of those shields, it's kind of do like a wave, where it's like bow, 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 bow. And it's going to do a lot more damage, and it's going to you know, possibly kill a couple of them, saving you a lot of time. So just go ahead and do that. And then you can kind of just use this area that I'm using right here as cover. That way you don't have to worry about using your shields. Not that it won't come right back anyways. But you do want to be very careful. This is one room that you should be able to go through very quickly. As you'll see, I think I spend maybe 1.5 minutes in this room. So go ahead and take out those majors, and then as soon as you see that, go ahead and just throw both grenades instantly. You should kill, or be very close to killing, everything there. There's going to be a second wave. Go ahead and do the exact same thing. That wave is just going to be some acolytes, so you'll be fine. And then come around to this corner. Sometimes there's a second major knight. This time there wasn't, so just be aware that there could be a second knight along with the one we just killed. And then you just want to make your way around here, throw your grenades. There's just going to be some more acolytes, and then you can also use this ramp as cover from the little balls that those hobgoblins shoot out. And then as soon as you kill that last guy, come right around here. I found this is really the quickest way. As soon as those ads spawn, shoot a rocket. You should be able to kill quite a few of them. And then just keep spamming your grenades, and if you want to shoot another rocket, that's fine too. You do have to kill all of these guys before that gateway opens. Make sure you grab all the heavies as you're going, and then just be very careful here. You'll see me slide and die, so there's instantly two deaths in this strike. I'm not very proud of. I think it's right here. Yeah, I don't know how that got me in one shot. Usually it takes about half health and then the second one kills you. Not sure how that worked out, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip through that. And then once you get to this final section, you can pretty much just time your jump right. And then go ahead and kill everything in this room as quickly as possible. This is another room you really don't want to have. You don't really have time to die in. 2 minutes and you should be good. You should be moving through this room decently quick. So you want to be moving fast, but not so fast that you're reckless. I would say 2 to 3 minutes is probably about all the time you want to spend. I think I die one more time in here. Maybe. But what I like to try to do is wait for your health. Just wait for your health to respawn before you try and do anything. And then what I found is to be very quick is come to this one. Don't even worry about the ads over there. And then just throw grenades at whatever you see spawning in up here. And then as soon as you hit that first platform, come around over here and just start lobbing grenades again. If you have to, use your energy weapon, whatever it might be, even if it's the last hope, whatever you got, just be like helping your grenades out is really going to help you out. The faster you get these enemies down, the quicker you can move on to the next platform. And then just watch out for those. Those will hurt. About half health will look like. And then just keep throwing grenades. You should do pretty okay. I've seen some people say it's faster to do this particular brand of Nightfall with the solar, the hammer titans, and then use the it's like Harrowed Forge chest piece, where it like dramatically boosts your super or your ability recharge with while your super is charged up. I've tried it. It is not the case. Not for me anyways. I would honestly just stay the course with the Titan, the Striker Titan, and then get this last platform, because pulse grenades are honestly way stronger than thermite grenades until they get patched, which I'm very much expecting with Curse of Osiris. Just skip those enemies, be careful here, jump up here, slide under there, move it through there, and then make your way. If you've got your super, and I suggest you save it until here, it'll actually make you run a little bit faster, and that way you can just move right on there really easy, and you can just like shoulder charge that guy. Now there's going to be multiple majors in this room, so feel free. Feel free, like go wild with your heavy or your power weapons. Don't do that, but you can use them pretty effectively in this room. So just focus on this spire right now. That's right in front of us. If you want to, you can try and kill these guys. I kind of like to use this spire as cover and then get out the way. Throw your grenades down there. There are going to be 2 more majors above that lower spire, so be careful of them. This is where you really want to start using your shield ability as well. That way you can just kind of jump over it, throw your grenades, and have a good little time. But once you get this first one, make sure you get all these guys. There's going to be a lot of acolytes in this room, so be very careful. They don't do a lot of damage, but there's enough of them where they will melt you pretty quick. Like as you can see, there's always 2 together. So just go ahead and take them out as quickly as possible. Just throw your grenades, spam your grenades. Try not to die here. I would say you want at least... Well, it took me, I needed 7 minutes on the clock to complete this room. Going into the next room, I completed this strike with about 15 seconds. So it's not great at all, but got her done. So go ahead, once you take out those guys, go ahead and just hack this spire. And then start making your way. Don't do what I do here because I get wasted really quick. But that's pretty much what you want to do, minus the death. You want to get these guys out of here as quick as possible. Like I'm trying to rush a little bit just because I don't want to do this over and over and over like I did the last time we were able to get this done. But, you know, as long as you're moving quickly and smartly, use your grenades very often, you'll do just fine. So get that either left or right spire, doesn't really matter. It's just like the previous rooms, it's just a mirror image of each other. Just do whatever you can to speed this process up. And then once you get the 3rd spire and you're heading to the 4th one, there will be a major that spawns in on the portal. He's actually not too much to worry about. If you can get all these ads out of the way quickly, you shouldn't have anything to worry about because he'll actually spawn after you get, you know, the last spire hacked, which is nice. That was a very nice opportunity to get. So as you see here, hack it, and as soon as you see it, start throwing grenades. Bam, 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 help your grenade. Immediately go to hack this one. Get ready to start throwing your grenades. As you see, there he is, just now spawning in. Shoot the orbs. And I actually think I knock him off, which was nice. Saved me. I don't think you have to kill him. No, you don't have to kill him. But that extra heavy break would have been nice. And then just completely skip everything in this room. Just jump straight down. And you see we got 6.5 minutes. And I rushed through this room. Make sure while you're falling and you don't have any control of the speed you're going, everything is reloaded. Absolutely make sure you do that. Then once you jump on here, move to the very edge of the platform. First thing, you're going to want to put a second shield down right behind it. That way, as soon as he comes in, you can just pop over, throw grenades at his feet because he will move, and like literally just spam him. Don't shoot a rocket, he'll just dodge it. And of course I go to the wrong platform because I'm a genius like that. But what you want to do, yeah, but it actually worked out. This is the run that it actually worked out well. Okay, cool. So what you want to do is just spam grenades before you move into that that area. And then be very careful because his shot at 305 power takes me down about half health. And then once you get there, you immediately put that shield. And then as soon as you get the next shield, drop that one as well. Because that's just in case he starts shooting his things. As you can see, I'm just constantly with the shields. Spam your grenades over on this side before you go. That is a must just about. Before you go over there, make sure all the ads are gone. That way you can just come over here, pop your shields, work on the platform, and then you should be good to go to spam your grenades once more. And then of course shoot him with whatever you got. If you want to use your rockets, shoot him at his feet, because if you try and get a headshot with your rockets, unless you've got tracking on him, he is just going to sidestep it. There we go. Next platform, do the exact same thing. Come around over here. This one is a lot harder because it is going to have a few more goblins, and a minotaur. And then the second platform is going to have the exact same thing, but 2 minotaurs. And that can get a little tricky. So what you want to do is get rid of these guys very quickly. Just be very careful of them coming around. Just throw your grenades. And stay away from that minotaur. He will get you down real quick. That would have been horrible. I would have cried if I killed myself with that rocket. But just go ahead, just like before. First shield. As soon as that second shield is loaded, go ahead and pop that one as well. You'll see those guys start spawning in. Go ahead and start spamming your grenades. Shoot your enemies to help that process move along a lot quicker. Spam your grenades some more. And then once you get that second one, as long as your health is willing, majorly full, like even if you have to wait a few seconds and pop an extra shield, you know, it's worth it. Because as you see, he got me even midair, so. And then he got me again before I could drop the shield. That's why you want to be as close to full health as possible before you move on to the next one. And then as soon as this platform pops, go ahead and start spamming your grenades again. If you want to shoot just like before, shoot the rockets at his feet. But otherwise, you want to get as much grenade damage as possible because those things are ridiculous. And then he's going to pop over there, back to where he started. So just go ahead and shoot him. Do your grenades. And then there's going to be a bunch of ads, so you want to keep popping shields. If you can, pop a grenade right there where they're coming at you, because those arc shields will go down and they'll do just like before. They'll do the wave, that and you should be able to get some good damage on these ads. And then really it's just spamming grenades here. You want to do this as quickly as possible. So use your energy weapon on shielded enemies. And be very careful here, because there are going to be fanatics. Those are the explosive ones that leave the little area of effect damage. So you're definitely just going to want to keep moving around the map. I do die twice here, so be very careful. Yeah, there's the first one. It's really just ad control with a grenade or two and spam grenades at the boss. You want to be constantly doing damage to the boss the entire time. So even if you have to just waste rockets on enemies just to get them out of the way so you can throw your grenade at the boss, do that. Anything you can to get this boss's health down quicker will help out. And then you see here, I popped my super. I should be spamming grenades, but I'm not. And then hopefully if you die like I just died, you'll have enough time to just finish them off. As you see, as soon as I spawn in, I completely ignore any ad and I go straight for the boss, like beeline it. And then you should, if you were fast enough through the rest of the fight, or you just not died at all, that would actually even be better. And that's going to do it for the guide. So hopefully this helped you out. Like if it did, share if it did, subscribe because we do this every once in a while. Hopefully more often than it has been, but probably not. And other than that, I will talk to you Guardians later.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back. Eyes up, Guardian.